MVP. People trying to say, "Oh, Embiid better than Jokic." I never saw it. I never saw. Oh, because he plays defense, bro. It's not just def. Yes, it's good to be a two-way player, but we're acting like Joel Embiid's defense is godly, like he's Anthony Davis, like he's Jaren Jackson. He's okay. Stop trying to overrate Embiid's defense just to propel him over Jokic. His defense is not that great where you can just elevate him over Nikola Jokic, who's one of the greatest offensive talents I've ever seen. That's like comparing Dirk and KG, right? Where we know KG is a phenomenal talent, phenomenal two-way player, but guess what? Dirk won a ring carrying his team. Offensive game was on another level. KG had to go all the way to Boston with a super team in order to win. And he wasn't the number one option. That was Paul Pierce. So don't give me all this, because his defense. That's not how it always works. Stephen Curry, people were debating Stephen Curry or LeBron for the best player in the world in 2016. Did they say, because did they look at, oh my God, Stephen Curry's defense? No, they were like, damn, this dude is so dominant offensively. Man, what? And he beat LeBron. He beat LeBron in the regular season. He beat him in the finals too. Did they just look at his defense? No. The media didn't care. Not at all. The only people that actually cared were Cleveland fans, LeBron James stands who were defending LeBron, and they were absolutely right about that. Those were the people that were really saying, hold on, wait a minute. You're just going to ignore that Curry? They got a high Curry? Those were the people that were saying that. So this notion that, Joel Embiid's better because of his defense, it just lets me know you don't know basketball. Dead ass. Like, you don't know because there's more, because his defense is not just all worldly. He's not an all NBA, all defensive type of player. So stop getting me with this, because of his defense. If he had Anthony Davis defensive talent, then we could have, okay, all right, Embiid's better than him. But he doesn't have that. He's a liability. Excuse me, my mic just fell real quick. All right. Anywho. But how you feel about the comparison between Embiid and Jokic?
It's silly. It shouldn't even be a thing anymore. It's dead.
Mm-hmm.
It's over. Jokic is he's just hands down better. It's not even really a debate anymore.
Mm-hmm. Because of that one, people were moved by that one game in the regular season. What was it, around January? Which it was a big game. It was on ESPN and stuff. But because of that one game, like, oh my God, Embiid is better than him, bruh.
Do you think that they need to start giving MVP awards after the playoffs?
No. I think it's a regular season award. I do think Embiid was the MVP, but to say that Embiid is better than Jokic, I disagree. I don't respect that take at all. Like, it's clear as day you don't watch the game. There was a video on Twitter. Lisa Salter, she does sideline reporting for ESPN NBA, right? And she said, I think it was this season, she never watched Jokic play until this season when she did a game in Denver. So this is the stuff that I'm talking about with NBA media, some NBA media people, and that they don't watch the games. They're not really watching the games like that. They're doing their job. They have, because they have to. But are they really studying the game, watching the film? They're not. And the fact that she openly admitted that she's never seen Jokic play until this season when she had to do sideline reporting for the Nuggets, it just lets you know that a lot of these media members, they're not really, they don't love watching a game like that. They love the attention.
A lot of people don't watch. Just a lot of people in general just don't watch Jokic play because it's a narrative that he's a liability on defense. That's not true. Is a narrative that he's lazy or he's out of shape. He's not out of shape. That man hustles literally for 40 minutes, night in, night out.
You know Jokic is. I'm gonna give you a boxing comparison. He's Tyson Fury.
Yeah,
pretty much. Where it's like, okay, he doesn't look.
he doesn't
He's
look.
not. He doesn't look the part. But yo, you get in the ring against him, he gonna knock your ass out.
You gonna feel it.
He gonna cerebrally take you out, right? When like Joel Embiid is Deontay Wilder. He's flashy. He's a knockout artist. When you go against that other guy who's a technician in the way that he boxes, who's fundamentally sound, who's one of the greatest when it comes to just his ability to just box and stuff, to score, you're going to have a tough time. And that's what that's what Nikola Jokic reminds me of Tyson Fury, that his appearance doesn't look like the type of boxer that you want to sort of watch. But if you really watch the games, when you really study, you're like, damn, this guy is phenomenal.
Yep.
And the same was sort of, you could say the same thing was sort of applied a little bit to Tim Duncan, where I'm gonna be real, Tim Duncan was boring to watch, but he was efficient in the way that he played. He was fundamentally sound, and I think with Jokic, I think he's more fun to watch than Tim Duncan, but he also gets that treatment where people aren't like racing and watch him on the screen because he doesn't jump out of the gym. He's not over expressive, he's not loud, he's not really talkative that much. And he doesn't shoot like logo threes like Steph, like Trey, like Lillard and stuff. So he doesn't have a handle like Curry, like Kyrie. He doesn't have that. He's just fundamentally sound. He's arguably the best passer in the league. He's efficient. And when you watch him, another thing that's funny is that I remember, I don't know if it was Gil's podcast, whatever podcast it was, but they were talking about how like they were comparing players and just when like Kobe Bryant scores, you get like it just ruins your confidence, right? Like you're afraid whenever he scores, but when like a guy like LeBron scores, you're just like, okay, like it's all right. Yeah, he scored on me, but I'm not. It doesn't like really sort of hurt my confidence when he scores. I feel like that could be a little bit like with Jokic, where when I'm watching him, he scores so gracefully. Like he scores like in a way that, okay, he scored on me, but he's not gonna like tell you about it. He's not gonna talk trash afterwards. Him, Tim Duncan, Dirk, those guys. When he scores, when you're guarding him and he scores, it's like, okay, whatever. But a guy like Joel Embiid, he's gonna try and embarrass you. A guy like who else? There's the Kyrie, Steph, like those guys, they'll try and embarrass you. But with Jokic, he's just gonna be efficient. He's gonna get his hook. He's gonna get his, he's gonna just back down, get another layup. Like it's very methodical. It's very graceful. He's not gonna dunk on you or anything. It's not Giannis who's gonna scream in your face.
It's funny because it's like the guy. It's like yin and yang. The guy that you feel them buckets is on the same team. Jamal Murray, you gonna feel them buckets. You feel like you felt it. Like even Bruce Brown last night, that was the loudest 12 points I've ever seen.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, he only got 12 points. It seemed like he been killing them the whole night.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Because
so Jokic is the sneaky guy. He gonna get his 30, but you looking like, dang, he got 30.
Because he's quiet with it.
Jamal Murray get 25. It's like, whoa, he got 25.
Because he's gonna let you know. He's gonna scream. He's gonna be yapping. He's gonna be celebrating. Like Jokic doesn't do all that. He just score. All right, let's get back. Yeah. Oh, here's the pass. All right, let's get back.
It's like Kawhi too. You can tell he's going off, but it's like, okay, Kawhi getting his game off, but versus Paul George getting his game off, it's like, okay, yeah, okay.
But Kawhi, the thing with Kawhi though, he does. He's not gonna talk, but he gonna yam on you. And when he yams, that's kind of like, damn. Like when Kawhi, when he dunked on Giannis that one playoff series, it was like, damn. So Kawhi, although he doesn't talk because he's athletic, because he can, he has the handles a little bit. He gonna try and embarrass you. But with Jokic and like Tim Duncan and those guys, they're just, they're fundamentally sound. The ball don't stop. He's like, they're basketball players, not hoopers per se. But they're basketball players, right? So him, that's just what he does. But yeah, he's a hooper. He's one of the greatest talents I've ever seen. And people, I was seeing this on Twitter where they were comparing this team to like 2011 Mavs in a way. I think they're a little bit better in the sense that the 2011 Mavs, they didn't have another guy like Jamal Murray.
True.
They didn't have, like, they had old Jason Kidd. They had Sean Marion. They had Jason Terry. Jason Terry was good. He was okay, but he wasn't Jamal Murray. He wasn't going for like 37, 25 and a quarter. They had JJ Barea. They had that backup big. I don't think it was Brendan Haywood. It was I forgot who it was. They had like this backup big. I forgot his. The light skinned dude. I forgot his name. Oh, they have Devin Harris at I forget, but yeah, they had, Caron Butler, he was out for the series, but they had him. So, they had some dudes, but they didn't have like a Jamal Murray and stuff. But I do see similarities when it comes to Jokic's game, to Dirk's game, and yeah, the team just only having one superstar.